Hello class, I'm back again. For those folks who don't watch the orientation video because they've been at Campbell a while or they just don't want to watch it, I want to go over what you need to do this week. And that's really important because your discussion board questions have to be done by Thursday night, 11 p.m. If they're not done by 11 o'clock Thursday p.m., 11 p.m., then you're not going to get credit for them. So let's start with looking here in the discussion board because there's a few things that need to be done and they need to be done this week. First of all, if you have questions for me, you can ask those questions here, and I see somebody has a question there. And then the introductory video is what you need to do. That's your first assignment. You'll be creating a YouTube of yourself, and you can do your video with your phone or just however you want to do it, your iPad, your laptop, whatever. And you create that video, and in that video you're going to tell me a little bit about yourself and your education, your work, your hobbies, your interests, your family, and then include your educational philosophy. If you're not sure what your educational philosophy is yet, then that's fine. Just tell me why you want to be a teacher, and then respond to two of your classmates. So that's number one. Then number two, you have questions here from chapter one. How will learning about educational psychology help you to become a better teacher? And what are the nature and value of science? And this information is in chapter one. Explain the compliance factors in the study of behavior and thought process. And number four is teaching partly science. Or is it an art? So that's the second thing you need to do. And then the third thing you need to do is kind of think about a research topic. There's a research paper due for this class. That research paper is between 15 and 18 pages. So I'll go ahead and tell you at the beginning of the semester so that you don't feel overwhelmed. Along with the research paper, you will create a PowerPoint presentation that explains what your research is all about, and you turn those in at the same time. You're not allowed to use references from the internet, just off the internet, from internet sites. I want you to use academic journals, so you can use Questia from your Syncage MindTap library. You can use the Wiggins Memorial Library. You can use any type of educational database, and you need at least 10 references for your paper. So just think about something you like to write about. If you want to write about low performing schools, or you want to write about parent involvement, or AIG students in the classroom, or minority students, or bilingual students, ESL, just whatever the topic is that you have a passion for in education, you write about that topic, okay? And you just let me know what you want that topic to be, or whatever you think it is. You can change it later, but you need to go ahead and start thinking about it and let me know what you might have a passion for. And then let's take a look at the weekly modules. By the way, if I haven't said so, I'm Dr. Terry Bethea-Hampton, and I'll be your instructor for this course. So when we look at the weekly modules, you'll see here that the weekly modules are set up where I just put the incremental learning outcomes on the front page. And here is your study guide for the midterm exam, because one of these links is going to be the midterm exam. So the actual exam is here. The exam is here itself, and I think it is the fourth week on a Sunday. And then the midterm exam study guide is here. So what I do is I'll have the midterm exam posted on a Sunday. I'll have it posted for 12 hours. You would have already done the study guides. All you have to do is go in and complete your exam. The questions come from the study guide. It's on February the 2nd from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As I said, the weekly study guides, what's on the front pages, or what I call the front outside wall, because this is a landing page, is what the incremental outcomes about and what you'll be able to do when you finish with the assignments. What you're interested in is when you go inside this link, which is what I call going inside the room. So the incremental outcomes for each week are listed here, but you'll need to go inside of each week to see what the assignments are. So then you come here to week 1, go inside the room at week 1, and you'll see that I have lots of resources for you, lecture notes, PowerPoints, supplemental resources, and so forth. So this week, what to do is chapters 1 and chapter 2. If you have your book, you need to go ahead and do it, because if you don't do chapter 1 and chapter 2 quizzes, they're called wrapping it up quiz. If you don't do those this week, next week you'll have chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4 due. So it behooves you, if you have the book, to go ahead and do it this week. And the lecture notes for chapter 1 and chapter 2 are here. And the PowerPoint presentations for chapter 1 and chapter 2 are here. Discussion board guidelines. And you'll see here that assignments are always posted in red. So this is that introductory activity that I'll tell you about that you're going to be doing in the discussion board. And then the wrapping it up quiz for chapters 1 and chapters 2. And then the week 2 is linked to week 1. There again, you've already done chapters 1 and 2, so now we do chapters 3 and 4, and there are supplemental resources, PowerPoint presentations, and the wrapping it up quiz that need to be done for this chapter. So now we have wrapping it up quiz 1, 2, 3, and 4, because some of you will wait until the second week to do them all. And then again in red, you will have your age level characteristics and why it's important to understand multiple intelligence. Now you're going to have wrapping it up quiz every week. And every week you should have 2 chapters. So the first week, 1 and 2. Second week, 3 and 4. Third week, 4 and 5, 5 and 6. I don't put those in red because you know you've got to do those. You've got to get all the quiz for the chapters done. And there's 2 wrapping it up quiz per week. We're going to go over one more week here. This is week 3. Again, sorry I have a cold. Lecture notes, reading for the week, PowerPoints for the week. And of course, you need to do your wrapping it up quiz. So then for week 3, it would be 5 and 6. And then in the red are your assignments. And each week I will create a video so that you better understand what your assignment is all about. And so for this very first week that you're going to be doing the assignments for chapters 1 and chapters 2, it is just the introduction to the theorist and educational theories, Vygotsky, Piaget. I can't think right now because I have a cold, but you'll read about the theorists and then you'll answer the questions at the end of the chapters. Anything else? My contact information is here. I have virtual hours, and my virtual hours are listed here. Discussion forum we went over, and the midterm exam we went over. If you need me, please don't hesitate to contact me. I have sent you via email the syllabus, the overview and welcome video, and also I sent you a link that has the steps for setting up your online text in MindTap. Okay, so I'm just going to go back and let's see what that person's question was here. Questions and concerns, the syllabus, and that's just somebody letting me know again that the wrong thing is posted. So hopefully things are squared away now because I've gone in and fixed that. Yeah, and I'll just let her know I've sent a corrected syllabus, and thanks so much for letting me know. Okay. All right, and that's it, guys. I look forward to working with you. You can call me on my cell, text me, shoot me an email, just whatever works best for you. And if I don't respond in a timely manner, just Shoot me a text or whatever again. I won't be offended at all, I promise. I'm easy to work with, and I look forward to working with you all. Go through those assignments. Oh, yeah, let's look at that course calendar. Let's look at that. So here's your course calendar. If you find errors in it, let me know. But your course calendar is here. And like I said, these are the assignments for each week. You're always going to have the quizzes, and then these are your other assignments. And I'm not big on typing everything out in the syllabus because things can change. So what I like to do is I like to give you the incremental course learning outcomes, what you're going to be able to do. I do that on these front pages, and I do that for every single week. And then once you go into what I call the room from the landing pages, you click on the room links, and then you can see the resources, the lecture notes, and in red is always, of course, the assignments. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.